So 30 days ago, I lost my 9 to 5 job, bro. You feel me? I was working overnights, making like $23 an hour, right? And I lose my job. You feel me? A lot of people are losing their job. It sucks, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It super sucks, but we finna get back anyway. You feel me? When I lost my job, I was already running my marketing agency, right? So when I lost my job, I was like, I'm gonna go on a 30-day run and I'm gonna run my marketing agency. I'm not worried about getting a new job. I'm not worried about, I'm gonna try to run my business, right? Because that's what I always wanted. I hated working my job. If you do your research on my past videos, bro, I always talk about getting out of that 9 to 5, you feel me? Having financial freedom, you feel me? And being able to, you know what I'm saying, do what you want to do, not feeling like a slave or trapped, right? And for the 30 days, bro, I've been running the marketing, and I'm gonna give y'all boys my recap on the 30 days, bro. What I learned, some advice I could give you, and the truth. You feel me? So stick around to the end of the video so you can hear both sides, right? So I got fired. This shit sucked. Whatever, bro. I made videos about me being fired already. Go check them out. But when I got fired, I was like, not gonna rush for another job. I'm gonna try to run my business. I'm gonna try to run my marketing. And when I did so, this was a lot harder than I thought, bro. You feel me? There's a lot of people on the internet talking about getting into sales, doing marketing, website design, social media management. You feel me? And there's a million other businesses you can do, right? But it's kind of trending right now to be a marketer or things of that nature, right? So I want to make this video to clear up the air on how it really is, bro, right? Because you have big content creators that make it seem easy, right? They got the course for you. Right, this shit's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. It's not impossible, but it's hard, right? So while I'm running my marketing business, bro, I thought it was going to be a lot easier. I thought, if I just cold call people and I post on social media and I get myself out there, I'll be able to get clients and run the business. That is not the case, bro. That is not the case, bro. I probably cold called, let's just say 50 people, bro, right? 50 to 100 people. If y'all want to see me do cold calls on the video, I could do that too. Y'all just let me know in the comments and I get that done. But I cold call 25 to 50 people, bro, right? And not one of them became my client, bro, right? If you wondering how many clients have you got in the past 30 days, I have two different clients. I have one called Discount Drain Router that services the New York area. He's a plumber, and I have A&D Bearded Builders that services the Wilkes-Barre area, and they're a construction company, right? So I got two different clients that pay me on a weekly, monthly basis, right? But cold calling and getting people on the phone and actually closing, bro, is one of the hardest things you will ever do, bro. You feel me? So when you lock in and you get your service, you get your product, or you get whatever it is you want to sell for your business or how you're going to run your business, the hardest thing to do is going to be to sell, right? Going to be to find somebody that's interested and then be able to close, get their money, right? Because cold calling is, I just pick up my phone, I find a local business that I feel could use my help, my skills, and I call them and I pitch my service, right? A pitch is me just trying to sell my service, right? So I pitch my service to the client. There was a couple of times where I actually get them to be interested, but then it's harder to close them, right? So like while I'm going through this, I'm learning so much shit, bro, right? Like for closing, I think I should make a landing page with a video of me explaining how I could help their business, right? So after I get off the phone with them, I send them a link to the website with a video of me explaining my marketing, right? I think that will help a little bit so they could see my face. I can explain what it is. And if they're interested, then if they move forward past the video, then they're definitely interested. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? But that is the hardest part, is when people are interested, getting them to give you their money, right? Because if I cold call you, if I call you randomly and I'm like, hey, I see you run a clothing business and I can help you scale your business and make you more money, you're like, who's this nigga on my phone, right? So it's not easy, right? But it is possible, right? I told you I have 2 marketing clients, right? If I had to give my advice on getting your first marketing clients, anybody that is struggling with getting their first clients and things of that nature, look at everybody in your life. And if you know they're a business owner, then those are your first clients, bro. You might have to work for free. You might have to get things rolling for them, find them new clients. And then when they're getting new money, you will get that money. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what I would do. I would look at everybody that's around me and see who I can help in my close circle, right? That's what I would do if you're looking for marketing clients, right? And I'm saying that because it's not easy, bro. It is super hard, bro. I'm making posts, I'm reaching out, I'm cold calling, and it's not easy, bro. These YouTubers we watch where they make it seem easy, you feel me? Your life can change overnight, your life can change tomorrow. The Instagram reels we see, bro, all that shit is performative, bro. You feel what I'm saying? All that shit is not real, bro. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Not saying that's not real. Maybe 2, 3, 5 people it did pop for them like that, but that's not the easy route, bro. You feel me? Because I've been at this for 30 days, calling, reaching out to people, posting. I got my Google page. You feel me? I got a website. I'm about to make another website. But in the past 30 days, running this business has been so hard. You feel me? It is so hard to run a business. A lot of people complain about working that 9 to 5, working that 40 hours, but it's harder running the business, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, running the business is everything falls on you, bro. You got to figure out how you're going to get new customers. You got to figure out why your service isn't getting sales. You have to figure out how you can make your service better. You have to figure out how to look professional. You have to figure out how to reach different people. You feel me? You have to put your money in to build this thing. You feel me? And not even know if it's going to work. So I do think working a 9 to 5, doing 40 hours, getting that paycheck every Friday is way easier than running a business, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Way easier. I don't think you should not try to run your business. I think you should still run your business. I think you should give it a try, and I think you should never give up, bro. Nobody built a business in 30 days. You feel me? Nobody built a business in 2 years. Nobody built a business in, you get what I'm saying? So I'm making this video to say, bro, I did 30 days running my business like a 9 to 5 job. The shit is harder than my 9 to 5 job, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, why would somebody want to be a business owner instead of working that 9 to 5 job, right? Because as a business owner, I could have more financial freedom. I could have more time. I can make more money, right? So if I'm working my 9 to 5 job and I make 47,000 a year, I can make 100. I can make 200,000 a year with that business. You feel me though? And yeah, that may not be profit, but I'd rather make $200,000 for my business and myself and to make more money working for somebody else, bro. You feel me? Really, really think about it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I push running my business. I push getting out of that job, bro, so you can really have no ceiling on how much money you make. You can really have no ceiling on the type of things you can do, bro. You understand what I'm saying, bro? We're all smart. We all have the brains to make $1 million. We all have ideas that can make us $1 million, bro. You feel me? You just got to be willing to take action, put yourself out there, and really get to it. It's a risk, bro. You feel me? But all risk have a payout. You feel me? So that's all I really got for this video, bro. Is I've been running my business for 30 days, bro. It is the hardest thing I ever did in life, bro. But it's also one of the most fun things I ever did in life. And I know this will pay off at the end, bro. You feel me? Nobody built a business in 30 days. Nobody built a business in 3 months. You feel me? Most businesses fail after 2 years. Do your research. I'm going to catch y'all boys in the next video. It's your boy, Kel, and keep pushing your business, your service, whatever it is you're doing.